Hello and welcome to the 11th episode of Saturday Morning Writer's Block. On today's episode, I intend to go over another character, while discussing the week so far. This past week had a couple of ups and downs. I'm getting a little bit more over my fears of, hang on. Nah, we'll leave it in sketch mode, that's fine. Yeah, my fears of stuff like using Bluetooth. So, today, we are gonna talk about a guy I call EnginBlok is the name that I went with. Because Motorhead is a band name and all this other jazz. So, the basics of this character. He is a big mechanical, what would you call those big rock things that protected stuff? Golems? I'm thinking about a mechanical golem. Or I don't know how you would say that word. But basically taking a little bit of old science and combining it with new science. And here we are with this fella. A lot of my designs have very similar aspects to them, and it's taken me about this long to realize that. Which is fine. But basically, EnginBlok was built to protect a race of small, fairly helpless beings that have a sway in the world as it is. As of right now, they're just cloaked figures with differing masks and whatnot. So, right now he looks like your typical robot, which is fine. We'll go with this is his original design, and stuff happens later on that bulks him up a little bit. But I would say this looks like what you would expect from a rock golem, give or take. And yeah, so his story is basically that he is created to, like I said, protect this smaller race because they are generally defenseless. And as time goes on, he has done his job well, but something happens where stuff goes awry, and yeah, things go wrong, and lickety-split, he finds himself alone in like a desert. And while he's in that desert, he goes offline because his hand here has like a soul essence vacuum to it, where that is where he gets his power, is by leeching off of other creatures. In a way, that might be a flawed design, but essentially, yeah, that's his big ol' machine gun over here doesn't fire normal bullets. It basically fires compressed essence, kind of like a plasma. I'd say probably around the size of a 22 or something. Maybe a bit bigger. I had this idea this week while I was listening to podcasts to make a podcast about the history of guns. And I don't know how I would ever go about that, but it sounded like a cool idea. I know there's a lot of people that know stuff about that, but it was just a passing idea I had this week. So, yeah, he's basically marooned and offline until he is happenstance found by a small group of mercenaries who accidentally give him a little essence, so he turns on and attacks them. And yeah, it's huge misunderstanding, but given time, he's not in fighting shape, so he kind of breaks down. And then him and these mercenaries come to an agreement, as they are off to save a small creature from a band of I was gonna say hoodlums, but just one of the factions of this world. And he agrees to come along. They fix him up a little bit, and yeah, no, I'll leave his story at that for now. There's this whole building block idea for how this story kind of progresses, but essentially, he's a big dude, hits pretty hard, and is essentially a programmed protector, give or take. So, is my pen falling apart? Maybe a little bit. That sucks. But yeah, no, EnginBlok. I had it spelled a weird way. That might not be the spelling I went with. I don't know. I was trying to have a weird, like, unique spelling that was wrong. Oh. I've also been working on a new signature. I have to start making it smaller though, so you get the idea rather than it just being a big old thing, big old John Hancock on a piece of work. Today is the 25th of June. So yeah, that's just a rough idea of another one of my characters, and we will go ahead and leave it at that for this week. Like I said, this week lots of stuff has been happening. I've tried a couple ideas that didn't work, so I'm gonna have to get a little more technical on a few things, but yeah, overall everything's been pretty good. Excuse me, been pretty good. Yeah, this is just a note for if I ever look back at this stuff. The idea being, since I'm recording this week to week, I would like to have an idea how I was doing at this time. And overall, the answer is, yeah, I'm doing pretty okay this week. And I hope you all have a good weekend and a new week coming up. I hope everything goes swimmingly, and yeah, I will talk to you later. Bye.